Hello, my name is Brent, and today we're going to talk about the top 3 pre-installation requirements for your new and used machine. So let's get started on our first episode of our Akhurst Quick Tips series. In today's episode, we're diving into something really important. We're going to talk about the top 3 pre-installation requirements that you really need to know about. We're going to talk about power, air, and dust collection. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about power. With today's machines, it's incredibly important that we sit within the correct voltage range, and that is plus and minus 5%. So for an example, if you had a 230 volt machine, you have to sit somewhere in between 219 volts and 241. If you're above or below that, you can get with your electrician and they can source out a buck boost transformer and correct that for you. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you have a high leg, you need to make sure your electrician does not have that going to the control power. If that is going to the control power, what it'll do is it'll deliver an excess of power going to really important components, and that needs to be avoided. Now let's talk about air. If your machine requires air, what's really important is that it's clean and dry. The air filter regulator on your machine, it's just not enough. You need to have an air dryer in line with your compressor. Now, another important thing to think about is making sure the connection going to your machine is not a quick connect. Use a direct barb fitting to increase the CFM going to your machine. Trust me, it's going to make a world of difference. Last but not least, let's talk about dust collection. What's really important is that we're delivering enough CFM to our machine. This will help pull out any dust or debris out of the working area. Next, you need to find what CFM requirement is for your machine. You can find this in a quotation, a manual, or you can reach out to us directly and we'll help you calculate it. Another thing to keep in mind when installing your ducting is to avoid any sharp angles. Any 90 degrees will reduce your CFM. That's a wrap for this episode. Following these guidelines will extend the life of your machine. Remember, preparation is key. If you need further support, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.